Today on the net, Californian web users comment on the gas explosion in San Francisco. An NGO denounces abusive drug detention centers in Asia. And a video showing passengers aboard a boat caught in a storm. An inquiry into the huge fire that swept through a neighbourhood in the San Francisco suburb of San Bruno is now underway. The fire was set off by the explosion of a gas line, and local residents have posted numerous videos online showing a huge ball of fire set the sky ablaze. The flames destroyed dozens of homes before firemen managed to contain the fire. And in addition to these photos taken by web users the following day, Google has also posted satellite images online, giving an idea of the extent of the damage caused by this spectacular fire. And the web giant is indeed rallying support. The offices belonging to its video sharing platform YouTube are situated in the vicinity of the main gas explosion. In this video, we see employees from the Californian company ask web users to show their solidarity and help the disaster victims by making a donation to the Red Cross. Web users can leave messages of condolence for the families of the victims on this webpage created by a local daily. Several people have indeed lost their lives in this violent fire. But many bloggers are now asking themselves the question, could this disaster have been avoided? San Bruno residents have said they had smelt gas in the area over the past few weeks. And according to this Californian blogger, who shares her experiences with the region's gas company, it's not known for the quality of its maintenance services. This video was broadcast online at the beginning of the month by the Hungarian Civil Liberties Union, an NGO known for its work in human rights and protecting vulnerable populations. The first images show a detention center for drug addicts in Asia: Vietnam, China, Thailand, Laos. According to the NGO, hundreds of thousands of drug addicts are being detained in inhumane conditions in rehabilitation centers.
Because we're not talking about prisons, which are necessary. They may be evil, difficult places, but they're necessary. We're talking about illegal, unnecessary, ineffective, cruel.
Although some have been sent by their families, the police are accused of using the drugs as a pretext to put away for several years anyone they consider to be deviant. Street children, prostitutes and drug users are locked away without trial and without the possibility of an appeal. This Human Rights Watch report has already described the same situation and also denounced the conditions in these centers in Cambodia: forced labor, rape, torture. The prisoners are subjected to many inhumane practices. Some NGOs have set up alternative centers like this one set up by NGO Korsang in Cambodia. Online channel Current TV went to visit the center, where around 70 drug addicts are given food and shelter and avoid the risk of being arrested or beaten by the authorities. Chris Juby, Director of Worship at a church in Durham City in the UK, set himself the crazy challenge of summarising one of the Bible's 1,189 chapters per day in a 140-character Twitter message. This fastidious project will be completed in November 2013 and will give a complete summary of the Old and New Testament. You can follow the project on the account @BibleSummary. It's now possible to download instructions for your own momentary restaurant on the site Instructables Restaurant. The project is carried out in collaboration with the site Instructables.com, a platform that brings together DIY experts and enthusiasts from all walks of life. Web users can learn how to make their furniture and decorations using recyclable materials, as well as creating their menus and preparing their dishes. The project hopes to make the most of free knowledge sharing on the internet. This extraordinary scene was filmed by internal CCTV cameras aboard a cruise liner during a storm off the New Zealand coast. We see that nothing on the ship can resist the force of the waves and the wind. Chairs, tables and even passengers are flung from one side of the boat to the other. This is not something the tourists on board will forget in a hurry.